Welcome back to Learning AI Today, Episode 6 of our Explainer series. Today, we are finally fixing that massive, insanely frustrating gap between the magic AI promises and the mediocre results you're actually getting. We have all been there, right? You type in a request expecting brilliance, and you get a generic, robotic response that you just have to rewrite yourself anyway. Well, today, we end that. We are turning you into a highly efficient prompt engineer.
All right, here is our roadmap for today. We will expose the real data on the AI productivity gap, give you 6 hard rules for success, warn you about 6 dangerous traps, hand you the ultimate prompt framework, and build out your ideal daily routine. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. The AI productivity gap. Let's look at the actual reality of AI right now in 2026.
Just look at this stark contrast. Literally 2 people using the exact same AI model getting completely different results, purely based on what they typed in. On one hand, a vague request leads to this endless, pull-your-hair-out frustration. But on the other, a detailed prompt gives you perfectly polished, ready-to-send work in seconds. By the end of this explainer, I'm going to make sure you are always that second person.
Check this out. According to late 2025 data from OpenAI, enterprise workers who actually use AI correctly are getting back nearly 1 full hour every single day. 1 hour! That's 20 hours a month, or basically 6 full work weeks a year just handed back to you. And across multiple studies, we're seeing productivity boosts of 40 to 66%, with developers seeing a massive 88% spike.
But man, here is the terrifying flip side of that coin. 77% of workers feel AI actually increases their workload when they use it poorly. They're just trapped in these endless review cycles and fixing hallucinations. In fact, 80% of companies see absolutely zero bottom-line impact. The divide here is just massive.
Which brings us to Section 2, 6 rules for success. It is time to master your prompting.
Okay, look at the difference here for rules 1 and 2. Give AI a role and always give context. Seriously, never just ask it to write an email. You want to give the AI a very specific professional role, like tell it, you are a senior B2B marketing strategist. Then, provide precise context about your audience and your goals. This isn't just fluffy decoration, guys. It fundamentally activates the right knowledge patterns inside the model.
Moving on to Rule 3. Treat prompting like a conversation, not a single Google search. Watch how this output builds iteratively from a rough outline into a totally perfect final draft. You don't just fire off one prompt and give up if it's bad, right? You start broad, ask the AI to add specific stats, tell it to make the hook punchier, and then you format it. 4 quick prompts, 1 unbelievable result. Now for Rules 4 and 5, check out how forcing the AI into a specific format like a clean 3-column table completely eliminates that wasted back and forth time. That's Rule 4. And Rule 5, challenge the AI to be your strategic partner. Don't just ask it to write your plan, ask it to poke holes in your strategy. Tell it to explain exactly why your idea might fail. And finally, Rule 6. Whenever you craft an absolutely brilliant prompt, save it in a tool like Notion. Doing this means your recurring tasks become instantly automated every single week. You are basically turning a temporary, one-time win into a permanent, scalable system. It's a total game changer. All right, let's pivot to Section 3, 6 dangerous AI mistakes. These are the traps absolutely sabotaging your workflow.
Mistake number 1 is using those lazy, vague one-line prompts. Look at the request here. Help me with my presentation. Come on, if you wouldn't hand a one-sentence brief to a human employee and expect stellar work, do not do it to an AI. Vague inputs literally guarantee vague outputs. Every single time.
Mistakes 2, 3, and 4 are all about your professional safety. First, keep confidential company data out of public models. Never, ever paste client names or internal financials. Next, always verify facts. Yes, even in 2026, these models still hallucinate. And finally, never let the AI replace your actual domain expertise. You are the final editor. Do not outsource your critical thinking.
Mistake number 5 is just using the wrong tool for the job. This breakdown maps exactly which specialized tool you should be reaching for to maximize efficiency. Claude is incredible for deep analysis and reasoning. Perplexity, that's your go-to for real-time web research. Cursor is completely unmatched for code-based editing. ChatGPT handles general creative tasks beautifully, and Notebook LM is just perfect for chatting with your own uploaded documents.
Seriously, trying to use a general model for deep code-based editing when cursor is right there, or for live fact-checking instead of Perplexity, is just throwing away half of your potential results. Stop using a hammer for screws, you know? Match the exact tool to the exact task.
Okay, Section 4, the RCTFO prompt framework. This is your ultimate blueprint for success. Meet RCTFO. This 5-element blueprint is exactly what separates the frustrated dabblers from the highly productive, top-tier prompt engineers. Apply this framework, and I promise you, your results will transform instantly.
Here is how it works. When you combine a specific role, detailed context, a clear task, strict format, and output constraints, you are speaking the exact language the AI needs to succeed. Who is the AI? What's the situation? What exactly do you need it to do? How should it be structured? And what are the boundaries? Nail these 5 elements, and you nail the prompt on the very first try.
Moving to Section 5, the AI-powered daily routine. Let's reclaim that full hour of your day.
As this timeline shows, true productivity doesn't actually come from one massive, overwhelming AI project. It comes from embedding these bite-sized RCTFO prompts consistently throughout your day. Imagine 15 minutes summarizing emails in the morning, asking for smart questions before a client call during the day, and then taking just 10 minutes to draft your weekly update before you log off. It's an always-on assistant, constantly working for you.
And finally, Section 6, master your AI inputs. Because honestly, it's garbage in, garbage out.
You know, the AI didn't suddenly get smarter to give you better results. You did, simply by learning the rules of engagement. I want you to really remember this. The quality of your AI output is 100% determined by the quality of your input. Put garbage in, get garbage out. Apply structure, and you unlock a level of productivity most people are completely missing.
So here's my challenge to you. Start with just one thing from today's explainer. Ask yourself, what is the one mind-numbing, repetitive task you are going to permanently hand off to AI this week? Just take one email, one report, or one summary. Apply that RCTFO framework. I guarantee the results will absolutely shock you. Keep learning, keep building, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.